When it comes to rusted and frozen bolts, it can't be tight if it's liquid, but not everybody has a badass torch here, much less leaning on a grinder here. And that's where, when it comes to busting those frozen and rusted bolts, the hot rod induction heater coming from Solary, we're talking 1100 lumens. So this right here is definitely a way that keeps you from bringing out an oxygen acetylene or dealing with unsafe torches under the vehicle. Hey, so what we're going to do is use this right here to heat this stud to above temperature so we can break that rusted frozen bolt here without using a badass torch here. And 70. So as you can see, we're now smoking. So what we want to do is get this close as possible to that nut, keeping it hovering. That way you're not grounding out your insulators here. So that's going to prolong the life of the consumables from the Solary hot rod induction heater. But when it comes down to it, this is a way that you're not worried about oxygen acetylene or a big flame underneath the vehicle. So as you see, we are now up to temperature. So that right there is going to be a game changer when it comes to removing frozen and rusted bolts underneath the vehicle. And one thing about these leads here, you can bend them in position. So if you need to get under the vehicle on a O2 sensor or a bolt or nut that sometimes the induction heater cannot get to, just bend the leads on it. But as you see now, we are cherry red. So if that's not going to change your game when it comes to removing those frozen and rusted bolts, I don't know what will. Oh yeah, much easier. Look at that. Pretty awesome tool. So if you'd like to pick up a hot rod induction heater for your projects, check the link down below, guys. Super awesome tool from a solid company. Oh yeah.